What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Lucky checking in. Alright guys, I don't have my usual team that I usually film my videos on Monday for because I'm in Quebec visiting some family. But there was a topic that I wanted to share with you for Monday's video, and that is that you are your own worst enemy. It's a conversation that I've been having a lot lately with some of my clients and some of my friends, and I can relate to that 100% because I've been through that. Let me share this experience with you. When I was in high school and throughout college, I always wanted to do everything perfectly the first time. I didn't want to practice, I didn't even want to try. I wanted to do it and be bang on perfect. And that led me to not trying a lot of stuff because I was scared of failing. I was scared of trying new stuff and not being good at it. But I didn't realize that being good at it meant practicing a lot and a lot every single day. So what I did is I thought that if I had more knowledge and more skills, I would be better at my first try. So I studied, I gained a lot of knowledge in whatever subject that I want to try a project on. And that led me to not even taking action because I was like, the more I was learning, the more I was realizing there was a lot to learn. So I was like, once I realized all of this, I learned all of this about the subject, then I'll be ready. But I was just making excuses not to take action. I was just learning to learn and never taking actions. I was scared. I was scared of failing and not succeeding in my projects. Because I put so much pressure on myself to be good for the people around me, to succeed, because that's what society wants you to do. That's what people around me wanted me to do. And what changed for me is when I made a shift in my mindset. When I decided that I would try before having all the knowledge, before having all the skills necessary to do the project that I wanted to do. I decided to take action and try. To not listen to that little voice that was telling me, no, you need more information. No, you need to be perfect before you start something. I decided to create the perfect moment instead of waiting for it. So what I did is I took action. I started a project in school, through basketball, through entrepreneurship, and I tried. I didn't work out at first, and I tried again, and I tried again, and now I'm at building Lucky Lifestyle the way that it is now. And that's all because I took action. I didn't wait on having all of the knowledge, all of the skills that I needed to have in order to do all of this. I didn't want to wait on nothing. So what I want to tell you, everybody that's listening to that little voice in their head. I still do it sometimes, it's still there, you can't kill it, you can just push it away. Like I talked in my video with little Jimmy. All you can do is push it away. Because that little voice is a conditioning from your past experiences. All the times you failed, all the times you tried something and didn't work out too good, or that it worked out for a while but then it went down. This voice is not empowering you. You only need to take what is empowering you towards taking action, towards building what it is that you want to build. You want to start a business, you want to go get your bachelor's, your master's, you want to have more money, you want to have a certain career. You need to not listen to this voice. If it's not empowering you, don't listen to it. And a tip that I can share with you is don't wait on having all of the knowledge, all of the skills in order to do something. Start as soon as you can with whatever you have. Me making YouTube videos, I started with a little phone like this. Actually, that's a better phone. I started with an iPhone 4. I was vlogging with this and I got a potato camera, meaning not a really good camera, not really good quality. You can pretty much see the pixels on every freaking video that I was making. If you go back like 4 months ago, you can see the pixels on every freaking video. Start with what you have. Don't wait for the situation to be perfect in order to do something. Because it's never going to be at first and you're just trying to find excuses not to do what you want to do. And that all comes back to that little voice in your head. That little voice in your head is you. Is your unconscious. There's your conscious and your consciousness. You are the person hearing the voice, not the voice. The voice is just telling you to, oh, you can't do this, you can't succeed, you cannot do this project because, well, basically you suck. You don't have what it takes to do that project. I can relate to that, and I know a lot of you can relate to that because a lot of you contacted me for that reason. And it's normal, we all go through that. What I'm here to tell you is, don't listen to that voice. For once in your life, just take action. Forget what it says. Do something about it. Even though you're not ready, just take action. Jump into it. That's how I got to traveling around. That's how I got to hitchhiking, sleeping in the woods, doing Lucky Lifestyle, modeling in Milan, modeling in New York, everything. I just took action. I wasn't ready for none of those experiences. I just decided that, well, I'm not going to wait on all of this to happen. So I just jumped in and jumped in and jumped in and I learned. And that's what brought me to this place today. This is why I am who I am today. because I've tried and I've tried. And I'm not done. I'm still jumping on it. Bam, bam, bam. Even more amazing stuff is coming because I'm taking risk after risk. I have learned how to push this little voice aside. I have learned on only to hear what I wanted to hear. My parents always told me that when I was a kid. You only hear what you want to hear. And I still do it today. You know why? I only choose to listen to what empowers me. What disempowers me, I don't listen to it. If it's feedback that's going to allow me to get better, then I will listen to it because that is empowering me. But if it's just some mean shit that I don't need in my life, I'm not going to listen to it, and I'm not going to keep it in my head, and I'm not going to try to remember it. So guys, focus on what is empowering you. That little voice in your head, if it is not, push it aside and take action. I know that feeling, your heart's going to beat really fast, and you're like, I'm nervous. It's like jumping in front of the camera for the first time. You start filming, you press record, and you're like, oh my God, like, what do I say? How do I breathe? How do I do this? Like, do I sound like this, or what's the angle, you know? I find it fun. Have fun with it. It is amusing to be uncomfortable. Eventually, it will be. Not at first. At first, you're just like, well, this is really weird and I don't like it. To backtrack, guys, I go way off sometimes. Don't listen to that voice inside of your head if it's not empowering you. And don't wait to have all the knowledge, all of the skills necessary in order to start a project. Because if you do that, it will never happen. You will never take action. Now, let me tell you a little secret. If right now, with the knowledge that you have, the skill that you have, you don't change nothing financially or in your life situation, if right now you remove this little voice inside of you, you just push it aside and you take action without changing nothing else of the rest, you will get to a higher place. I promise you that. If you take that step, if you take that risk towards the project you want to do, that next step that you want to take in your life, without getting more knowledge and more resources, and you just take action, amazing stuff is going to happen, because that little voice is you trying to stop yourself from becoming better, basically. This is how stupid it is. Push it away and take a risk. Take action. And I promise you, without changing the rest, just by pushing this aside, you'll be able to move further. And at one point, you will need more knowledge, you will need more skills. I'm not denying that. But in order to start off, you just need to be like, you know what, little voice? Fuck you. I don't need you. I can do this. I'm going to take action. I'm going to move forward with my life. You're the one stopping me. Look at yourself in the mirror. Go on selfie mode and be like, you know what? You're the one stopping me. I'm not going to let you stop me. And then take action. Do what it is that you want. If you guys are scared, that's normal. No, it's normal. Everybody that took a risk in life was scared. And everybody that I'm meeting that is successful took a risk. You don't get nothing if you don't take a risk. Look at your parents. Look at the people around you that are working 40 hours a week, living the same life for the past 40, 50 years, that are just waiting on retirement to live their life to the fullest. Even though they won't be able to bungee jump, they won't be able to do all that stuff because their back hurt, their elbow hurts, or all their joints hurt. They have health problems, their heart's not working too well. Guys, it drives me crazy because we can all live an amazing life. There's nobody else stopping you but you. People will judge you, but it doesn't matter. The worst judge in your life is yourself. You need to have high standards, but not to the point where it stops you from doing something. Forget others' standards. Focus on yours. Focus on what you want. Realize how important you are. Realize how important your life is. If you want an amazing life, focus on you. Invest in yourself. Because like I told to one of my clients in New York, I use this analogy that you are the heart of your world. So the world around you is your body, and you are the heart. If the heart is not well, physically and mentally, how can the rest of the body work properly? It can't. The rest of the body is going to be sick. And then we complain that people are toxic around us, that we are not in the right environment, that we're not meeting the right people. Well, you're not healthy at first. You need to get this done, get down first. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself means knowing how to push that voice aside, knowing how to take action, knowing what you want in life, knowing what your values are, and building on that. Guys, it pisses me off when I see people that are not taking action. You can do anything you want. You can be anything you want this for. You can be a fucking unicorn if you want to. You just strap a horn on there and you be a unicorn. You can be a freaking teacher, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a freaking president if you want to. If you really want to, you're going to do the studies, you're going to do whatever you need to do in order to be there. Failure, obstacles are always going to be there no matter what you do. That's why you need to love what you do in order to go through that. Guys, I went way off topic with all of this, but it's something that I needed to share with you. This is kind of like my little rant. It was not an organized video. I just decided to set up the camera and share this with you guys. So hopefully some of this stuff connected with you. Hopefully you will take action. Hopefully you will find out how to listen to that little voice and push it aside and step forward into the new life that you want. Guys, I love you all. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that at least one of you watching this will take action, will follow his dreams, will take the next step in his life in order to live where you want to live. Because you all deserve this life. You only deserve it if you work for it. You can be the nicest guy ever. If you don't take action, nothing's gonna happen. Guys, I love you. Thank you for watching the video again one more time. Don't forget to smash that like button on this side, I believe. Don't forget to comment below if there's any topics you want me to talk about, the next Coffee with Lucky, the next vlogs, whatever that might be. Or if this message connected with you, let me know. I'm always glad to hear who it connected with. And subscribe because more awesome videos are coming. I'm looking forward to the growth of this channel, to the growth of all of you guys, to my growth as well, because the more I grow, the more I can share, the more I can help you guys grow. Guys, have an amazing night, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.